G'day guys and gals, so today we're going to be doing Penance's Paradox Sim. This is mine for reference sake, E260, only one potential point, no mastery points, but I'll explain that in a minute. Module is off and 200% trust, so this time we're actually going to be using skill 2, and I do actually strongly suggest, so obviously you can do it, I'm going to do it with this, but I strongly suggest that you have at least one mastery point in that skill because it's going to make your life a lot more comfortable. Just one, you don't need to max it. I mean, if you do have it maxed, then sweet as to you. But for everybody else, just 1 point in this skill 2 is going to make your life a lot easier. But that tends to be the case with most of them. Just having a single mastery point does make skills a lot more comfortable to use. It doesn't usually do anything negative. That said, if this helps you guys out, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you have any questions or concerns, throw them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. So we're going to make an L shape with our vanguards, like this. I know that Vigil is not making an L shape, but the wall we want to make is on these 3 tiles, a little L shape. So use this skill as soon as we can, because we want to get Penance's skill cycling as quickly as possible. So thankfully everything sort of floods through diagonally, it doesn't actually follow the path, which is great. So as soon as Penance starts attacking, what we're going to use her skill. That's probably the best time to use it. And it will get rid of all these enemies nice and quickly. Now we're not going to start using Texas' skill anymore. Once Penance is on the field, we're going to start using her skill a lot more deliberately. We're going to be using it just to basically block and stop things, more than anything. So once these 2 cars are in her range, use the skills on those. We're not worrying about this guy, but we do want to start working on those cars. Next up, we're going to have another big group, and this is the reason we don't use skill 3. Now, if you have skill 3 like completely mastered out, I don't doubt that her skill 3 could get through it. But I was not able to do it with skill 3 with no mastery points. So these enemies here, which are different to the first group, these guys were leaking. So as soon as the first one gets to Texas, we're going to use her skill. And we're going to use Texas' skill again to weaken up all these enemies. Don't worry too much about that. That's not going to be a drama. Penance will actually soak this guy very comfortably. There we go. And as you see, this guy will barely touch Penance. There go our civilians, which is good, and as soon as Penance's skill is cycled again, we're just going to use her skill, because from here on out, it's all down. There we go. And those are the last 2 enemies. So guys and girls, I hope that helps you out. As I said, you can probably do it with skill 3 if you have a fully mastered skill 3, but to be safe, just use skill 2 and you'll get through it nice and simple. Hope that helps.